guys, Dusty here from All Around Performance, Stihl dealer for zero turn mowers for the Stihl company. You guys in the market for a zero turn and you want to know what kind of quality the Stihl zero turns are, I believe that they are 100% top quality. We've got a bunch of these zero turns in stock, whether you're looking for the homeowner version, light commercial mower like this one, or if you're looking for the heavy duty commercial mower, we have them all. And also keep in mind that we accept trades, we offer financing, we also offer the electric zero turn. We also have that model if you are interested in getting that machine for a quote, or you're looking for any kind of bid assist. We offer them for fleets and we offer them for municipality schools and all that stuff. So if you guys are in a market for a electric zero turn, we also can help you with that. If you are just a homeowner and you're looking to do some shopping, I have already done a video on this model. You can take a look on our YouTube channel or go to our website, which is the best place. All of our mowers have walkthrough videos on them, every model. Go to the website, you'll see what our prices is. We should be the best in the market because we do the most with Stihl. This right here is going to be our homeowner. Right now, we are just going to highlight this mower right here. This mower is going to represent 3 different models. It's going to start out with the 260, which is going to be this model right here, the 261. Represents the 61-inch deck. You can also get this in a 52-inch, and you can also get this in the smaller 40-inch model as well. Now, the 3 mowers have 3 different tire sizes, and they have 3 different engine sizes. I'm not going to call it out in this video, but just know the difference between the 3 deck sizes also is 3 small tire sizes and 3 smaller engine sizes. This right here is my #1 most popular homeowner mower because it's got the 61-inch deck, but it's got the large flotation tires on the front and the rear. It has got suspension all the way around the mower. It's got a ton of adjustability on it. Not as much adjustability as that mower behind me, but definitely a plenty for a homeowner. I'm just going to basically walk you through some real simplistic things on this thing, like what the cockpit actually includes, what you're going to get in the cockpit. I'm going to show you how to change the oil in this machine. I'm going to show you how to access the blades, the spindles, how to grease this machine, things like that. So let's get started. Start right out in the cockpit. On your side, you notice it has a poly gas tank on it. The gas tank is going to be over 5 gallons. I don't know the specification, I'm not going to lie. Easy to fill, nice large hole so that way you can put any kind of gas can in it. Right here you notice 2 cup holders, a small one and a large one. Also, I know it's dirty, guys. By the way, I know it's dirty, but nobody's perfect. Right here you got a cell phone holder. There's a slot down in there for a cell phone holder, and it's got 2 USB chargers. So in case you want to charge an iPad, an iPod, I don't know why you'd be on an iPad, would you? I don't know why you'd be on an iPad. Doesn't matter. Cell phone, whatever you guys need, you can charge it there. On this side of the mower, you guys will notice right away that it's got the parking brake. You just pull this back and lock this in. That's your parking brake. It's got your throttle for idle and full throttle. It's got your PTO, your choke, because these are carbureted engines, and it's got a key switch. And right here, you guys can see it's got a blank right there. You can put actual extra accessories in there in case you guys want to put something in there. You could just pop this blank out and put it in there. This mower does have the arms that are completely adjustable. You'll notice that you'll see these 2 bolts that are right here on the side. These arms are adjustable for the rider. It's not a rider. For the operator of this mower. Just going to walk you through how to set this mower up. So just in case you guys get this home and you don't know how to set up the mower for yourself, watch this. First thing it's important is you got to make sure that you put your feet into this console. Should have worn my nice shoes on, Jen. Boy, I got to stop. I got to start wearing better stuff. All right. Yeah, I work for a living. That's what happens. So first thing you got to do is you got to make sure that you put your feet into the panel. And then right here in the back, you want to make sure that when you push pressure against that your back is squished into the seat. That is what actually holds you into the zero turn. Now, this mower specifically, this seat does move forward and backwards, but it's bolted in. You have to actually loosen the seat, and then this seat will slide forward and backwards, and you just have to retighten it up. If you go to the bigger model, it actually just slides. So as soon as you figure out where you want your seat, then you want to adjust your arms forward and backwards. That right there is going to be so how you can set up for your comfortability. Cool? Now, this right here is where you guys will notice it's got a deck lift. The deck lift is set up with this real simple pin setup. you just pull this pin out. You can pick the hole that you want the pin to go into, whether you want it 1, 2, 3, or 4 inches off the ground. Every one of these holes is 1/4 of an inch. You just pick the hole that you want it to go into. Then you put a pressure on the deck pedal. You flip this over. You can see that allows that to go down. And right now the deck is sitting on that pin. That is how you can control the height of the cutting of the deck. On the other side of the mower, if we go over here and look, you'll notice that it's got this heavy-duty spring. What that spring does is that spring is for the lift assist for the deck. So for those of you who don't have a lot of leg pressure, if you're concerned where you don't know how to lift and lower the deck, you can adjust this eye bolt, more pressure or less pressure, for how much pressure is on the deck for your foot. So for those of you who can't push the pedal down really hard, you could tighten that spring up and this thing will basically lift it up for you. But when you hit bouncing too much, that thing's gonna come up and down. So for those of you who have a real bouncy lawn, you wanna make sure that's not that tight. Pro tip. That's pretty cool, huh? Cool. All right. On the front of the mower, let's talk about the suspension. On the front of the mower, you'll notice that the left wheel and the right wheel is on this arm. It's pivoting right here. One thing about this mower is it does have shocks in the front, so this wheel will go up and down and hit this, and this one will go down. So when that one goes up, this one's going to go down. It's great for like when you're pivoting, going through the lawn. This is one benefit to this mower. It's real simplistic, but allows you to have suspension. It also has suspension on the rear wheel. So this mower has 4-wheel suspension. Not independent, but it has 4-wheel suspension, okay? No, that's the difference. When you get into the bigger mowers, just real quick, you notice that it has 4-wheel independent suspension. It actually has a trailing arm. It has the running arms here. 4-wheel independent. This is not 4-wheel independent, but it does have suspension, okay? If you work your way around the back, I'm just going to show you what the rear suspension looks like. The rear suspension, both transaxles on this model and both wheels are located on one bracket that goes all the way across, and there is a spring on both sides. The rear end does not have independent suspension. Just the whole rear end of this mower is on its own suspension. Now, if you want independent suspension, that mower is independent suspension. Watch the video on that one. It's well worth the money. Trust me. Now, on this model specifically, we have Briggs & Stratton. You can get 1 of 2 engines on this. There's all sorts of different feedback out there. I'm not going to start that conversation, but our mowers specifically have Briggs & Stratton on them. If you want to update to a Kawasaki, you can, but we have to order it in for you. Our mowers, our area, our customers, we have great luck with the Briggs & Stratton. Been selling Briggs & Stratton for 20 years. We've been warranty registered these things for Trax, Lowe's, Home Depot, 47 different companies. We have awesome luck with the Briggs & Stratton, especially the CXI 2500 series. This is a 25 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. Really easy to service, really easy to work on. So you'll notice right here, this is how you're going to check the oil. Typical fill tube on most of the small engines. Your air filter is going to be located underneath this cover. Your spark plugs are down along the side, and so is your oil filter. Now, to change the oil, you see this rubber tube right here. All you have to do is take this rubber tube out of this. You bring the rubber tube down. I'm going to do it for you because I think you guys are going to want to watch this. You can move this to the back like this, and all you have to do is take that bolt out of there, and it will drain straight down. Yeah. Super nice thing that actually Stihl did is that way they put a real nice thick heavy-duty hydraulic line on it, crimped down. I think it's real professional. It's one thing I love about the Stihl brand. Keep in mind you got to service this thing. If you guys are looking for service kits for this, we sell those. Save yourself a trip going to town. Save yourself going to a local dealer. We can sell you service kits for all of the Stihl mowers that we sell. In our kits, it comes with engine oil, oil filter, spark plugs. It comes with air filter plus breather tubes, everything. And we have transaxle kits as well for all the Stihl mowers. If you guys need parts for your engines, or if you need blades and belts, give us a call because we stock the stuff. We can get the stuff mailed out to you pretty quickly. Now, we ship stuff every day. We have a shipping department. We can ship you parts all across the country. Give us a call. Got scratch here. All right, underneath the seat, just going to be a poke underneath here. Remember I told you that this seat doesn't slide forward and backwards without loosening or tightening bolts right here. You loosen these 4 bolts, it's got that much room of movement in it. For me, I am just a little about 5'10". I like it all the way back, so you guys can see where you're going to be right here. Underneath here, you'll find that the battery is sitting in here. It's got a rubber strap to hold it in. We just put this battery in here just so you guys can see the video. But the rubber strap holds the battery in. Right here at the end of my finger is going to be where the fuse is. I know it's dark in here, but that's what kind of studio we got. Right there is your fuse. Your rubber lines that go basically back to your engine. You notice these 2 white containers? These are your transaxles. The transaxle reservoir bottles, what those are designed to do, one for each transaxle, the fluid in here raises and lowers depending on how warm the transaxles get. So as the transaxle gets hot, it comes up, and as it gets cold, it goes back down. Most of the time, you want the fluid to be at the bottom of this reservoir. There's actually a line over here that says low, cold. This oil is a little bit high for this mower being cold. So just know that that's what that's for. You notice the gas tank on this side does have the, I didn't see this behind the seat, but it does have the actual level for how much fuel goes in it there as well. Cool. Down on the deck, one more thing. Down on the deck, the spindles are covered by these covers. You can remove these bolts to get off this cover. When you take this cover off, it's easy for you to clean the deck out. You got to make sure that you keep the grass out from underneath there. If you guys are mowing when it's wet, you want to make sure that you guys get the grass out from underneath this mower. I'm going to do another video some point in time of showing you guys some pro tips on what you should do to your mower at the beginning and the end of the year. It's actually like 101 for me. Simple, but a lot of people don't know that you should not park this thing with wet grass. You should not leave grass on top of the deck. You should make sure that you get the fuel out of it at the end of the year, but we'll walk through all that. 2 things left. Real nice, thick, heavy-duty rubber chute deflector. You guys will notice that this thing's set up with a pretty nice setup. Underneath here, you'll notice that there's bolt holes right here. You can put a bolt in there to keep this from going down. So if you want to keep this up, you can put a bolt in there to keep that up. Super nice and thick. This plate right here, you guys can take this nut off right here. And underneath this is how you can access more of the top of the deck. Oh, there's a nut under there. Somebody did it to me. Normally, there's not a nut there. You take that nut off right there, and that's how you can access the top of the deck for if you want to clean it or just change belts and stuff like that. Cool. You guys in the market for something like this, you guys just definitely want to take a look at the website. If you guys have got any more questions, please give us a call. If you're in the market for an Louise and you are on the website and you are looking at this, there's going to be links all around this video on the website for if you want to apply for the 0% financing that's currently going on Stihl. If you guys want to come on down to do a test drive, come on down. Appreciate you guys watching. It's been a lot of stuff, but follow us, click subscribe, give us some likes. We appreciate it. Thanks for following us. We'll talk to you guys soon. OnFronts.com.